Greetings, family. Greetings, family. It's Empress D. How are you, family? I hope everybody's good. I really, really, really do. I hope you're getting out on a walk. I hope you're getting to know yourself, loving yourself, and all that good stuff, family. All right, let's get into it. Today we are going to talk about, I'm going to go on in my fictional story about the Diabolicals. So this is the Diabolicals part 2. Now, just a bit of a recap of my fictional story, family. The Diabolicals are a small group of entities on a planet, and they actually have a huge amount of control on what happens globally, family. Remember, these Diabolicals, they assumed the identity of another group of individuals that they really tried to harm way back in the day. And they were defeated in that. They were caught. And those that escaped scattered themselves all over the globe, family. That the Diabolicals also, after scattering themselves all across the globe, found themselves in huge positions of power, family. They made sure that they controlled the education system, the medical system, the legal system, the entertainment sector, the sports sector, the media sector, family, and any other sector of influence, family. Now, these Diabolicals, they were master manipulators, family. They actually, there were members of this diabolical society that were the founders of modern psychology. Now, in this fictional story, family, with their knowledge of how the human mind works, family, these Diabolicals knew how and know how to really manipulate a mass amount of people, family, through shame, fear, guilt, scarcity. They also developed a monetary system, family. And they actually just printed out money and said, everybody has to go work for it. And that was one of the major ways that these diabolical beings controlled masses of people, family. These Diabolicals are so clever. You know what they did, family, to really instill and foster a sense of control over the globe? They made up a term, family. They made up a term. And the term is Counterdiabolicalism. And what Counterdiabolicalism is any time anybody questioned anything about these group of diabolical beings, they would be labeled a counter-diabolicalist. Okay? And nobody wanted to have that label, family, because with that label, it's akin to being called a racist, family. So, they were so clever, and anytime anybody kind of said, wait a second, is it that there's a small group of people controlling a lot of things that go on in the planet? They would jump up right away and label that person that made any kind of questions, made any kind of inquiry or questioning about these Diabolicals and the systems that they were controlling. They labeled them a counter-diabolicalist. So you can imagine, family, the masses did not want to be labeled that. So everybody tiptoed around these Diabolicals. And because of the huge stigma around being called a counter-diabolicalist, very few had the courage to question whether or not there was a small group of people, small group of entities, the Diabolicals, secretly puppeteering the world. Family, these Diabolicals were serious. But I will continue on in this story, family, but I'm going to leave it at here for today. But I will tell you, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak preview, that at the end of the day, the Diabolicals were defeated. Okay? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my story about the Diabolicals family. Again, very fictional. I just made up the story, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying it, all right? Again, I'm hoping you get out for a walk, family. It's fall, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, and I'm hoping that you are getting a chance to view the beautiful colors of the changing leaves and the crispness of the air, all right? Thank you for taking the time to listen to my story about the Diabolicals family. I love and I value each and every one of you. One love.